So what I usually do is I'll go down here to File Explorer, I'll right click and open a second window so that I can see both all my GoPro videos and the Seagate drive. I'll go to the Seagate drive, and I told you about this on the phone. Right click again. Now when I'm saying right click, that always means click with the right mouse button. Left click is always a single click of the left mouse button. Double click is always a double click of the left mouse button. But you just choose new folder, and that's where I said I just name each one, you know, like vacation day 1. Great, now I've got my folder and I can open it. And then to select all of these, the easiest thing to do is to do Control, the Control key on the keyboard, and the letter A. Selects everything. You see how it's all highlighted in blue. Then Control C, and that copies everything. And then I go down to my vacation day 1, and I right click and I paste. And you're going to see this little window pop up, and it takes a little while to load. If it's going to take a really long time, it'll actually, there you go, it'll show time up there. Now when you're doing a whole day shoot with a lot of videos and stuff, this may say 45 minutes. Hell, it might say 4 hours and 20 minutes. You just kind of walk away and let it run, go eat dinner, go do something. That's kind of why what I like to do is when we go out for an adventure, then what we'll do is we'll get home, I'll set up the computer, I'll start this copy, and then we'll go do other things, take a shower, get cleaned up, whatever I want to do, and I'll check this time again and again. If it's still running, you can just leave the computer plugged in and everything plugged in and let it run. Depending on your situation in the Philippines is whether you have to stay with the computer and all your high value items or not. Otherwise, you know, like if you're in a hotel in Vegas, you can just let it run and you don't really worry about it. You'll make your own decision in the Philippines. Then once it's done copying, I'll move on in another video. Now that it's done copying, this is the last step I do. I look at how many items were on the GoPro. Down here it says 42 items, 1.4 gigabytes. Up here it says 42 items, 1.4 gigabytes. So I am 100% sure my copy worked. So I'll go back over here to the GoPro window and I'll just delete all of these pictures. So this is how you clear that card off at the end of every day. But you gotta make sure that your copy was correct. So you had the 42 items here and 1.4 gigabytes over here on the GoPro. You had the 42 items, and now as you watch, they're slowly counting down to 0.